Tasmanian devil, the most badass animal in the world. You know, when we think of badass animals, the fierce predators that roam the savannas or the deep dark depths of the ocean come to mind. But it's not just about physical strength. There are so many other characteristics that make an animal stand out in the animal kingdom. A prime example of this is the Tasmanian devil. So today, we'll take a deeper look into the characteristics that make the Tasmanian devil such a formidable yet deceptive animal. History. First off, let's look at the history of this ferocious animal. The Tasmanian devil is a carnivorous marsupial that's native to the island of, you guessed it, Tasmania. Tasmania is this cool little island state that's about 240 kilometers, 150 miles, south of the Australian mainland. Now, these Tasmanian devils are found all over Tasmania, from the coastal regions to the mountainous areas in the interior of the island. They even hang out on some of the smaller islands off the coast of Tasmania, like Maria Island and Bruny Island. These little devils are tough cookies and can adapt to a range of different environments, from forests and woodlands to coastal heaths. They'll even make their home in human-modified environments like farms and suburbs. But they're most commonly found in areas with dense vegetation and rocky terrain. They like to use rock crevices and hollow logs as den sites, and will even dig burrows for shelter. Also, did you know that the Tasmanian devil has a long history that dates back to prehistoric times? Yep, you heard that right. It's widely believed that the Tasmanian devil evolved from a group of carnivorous marsupials that lived in Australia over 25 million years ago. The first fossil evidence of the Tasmanian devil dates back to the late Miocene epoch, which was around 7 million years ago. Fossil evidence suggests that the Tasmanian devil once roamed mainland Australia too, but soon became extinct on the mainland around 400 years ago, possibly due to competition with dingoes and other predatory species. Initially, when European settlers arrived in Tasmania in the late 18th century, they encountered the Tasmanian devil, which was known to the local tribe people as Pyrenina. Funnily enough, the Tasmanian devil was initially considered a pest by the settlers, who hunted the animal and destroyed its habitat. And sadly, by the early 20th century, the Tasmanian devil was considered rare and endangered. Size and other features. With the boring stuff out of the way, let's talk about their size and other features. These little guys aren't the biggest animals out there. They usually grow to be around the size of a small dog. Adults can weigh anywhere from about 9 to 26 pounds, 4 to 12 kilograms, with males usually being a bit larger than females. But if we talk about what's the one thing that makes Tasmanian devils stand out, it's gotta be their fur. They've got really cool black fur that's thick and coarse, and it helps protect them from the elements and any other animals that might try to mess with them. Some devils have a few white hairs on their chest or rump, but for the most part, they're all black. Another thing that makes Tasmanian devils unique is the white markings on their ears. The inside of their ears are actually white, and this helps them communicate with each other in those low-light conditions. Also, when they're out hunting at night, their white ears make it easier for them to see each other and stay together. When it comes to speed, Tasmanian devils aren't exactly Usain Bolt, but they're not sluggish either. They've been clocked running at speeds of up to 16 miles per hour, 25 kilometers an hour, for about 0.93 miles, 1.5 kilometers, before getting pooped out. Before humans came along with their fancy cars and roadkill, these little guys had to hustle to catch their prey, which was often other native animals. Some researchers have observed devils running at a more average pace of about 6.2 miles per hour, 10 kilometers an hour, for extended periods on several nights per week. After a good run, they'll sit still for up to 30 minutes, which scientists think could be evidence of ambush predation. Although they may not be able to outrun a wallaby or rabbit, they can still attack animals that are ill or injured and have slowed down as a result. So, while they're not the speediest critters out there, Tasmanian devils have still got some moves when they need to catch a meal or escape danger. Feeding. Moving on, let's talk about the Tasmanian devil's diet. It's pretty diverse. These marsupials are meat eaters and can take down prey as big as a small kangaroo. But in reality, they're pretty chill and more likely to chow down on carrion than go out hunting. They're not picky eaters and will scarf down all sorts of critters like wombats, wallabies, bettongs, and potoroos. They're also not afraid to go for domestic animals like sheep and rabbits or even birds like penguins. Plus, they'll munch on fish, fruit, veggies, insects, tadpoles, frogs, and reptiles. These guys are so hungry, they'll even hunt water rats by the sea or munch on dead fish that wash ashore. They've been known to steal shoes and chew on them too. Basically, if it's food, they'll eat it. Talk about bizarre. When they're really starving, a Tasmanian devil can eat up to 40% of its body weight in just 30 minutes. That's a lot of food for these little guys. After a big meal, they tend to get pretty lethargic and just waddle around slowly. It's even said that they can get so bloated after a big meal that they become an easy target for predators. But here's the cool part. Devils can eliminate all traces of a carcass of a smaller animal, even devouring the bones and fur if they feel like it. This was actually great news for farmers because the devils help prevent the spread of insects that could harm their livestock. These little marsupials might not be the biggest or fastest, but they sure make up for it with their diverse diet and incredible scavenging abilities. Why it's so badass? Finally, let's talk about what makes the Tasmanian devil so badass. So many different factors play into the fearlessness of this animal, so let's list them off. Number 1, powerful jaws and a ferocious bite. Firstly, one of the most badass features of the Tasmanian devil is its powerful jaws. These jaws are incredibly strong, with a bite force that is one of the strongest in the animal kingdom relative to its size. They use these jaws to easily crush through bones and eat the toughest parts of their prey, which many other animals would not be able to consume. But the power of the Tasmanian devil's jaws isn't just limited to their ability to eat tough prey. These jaws also play a vital role in defending themselves and their territory. When threatened or confronted by a predator, the Tasmanian devil won't hesitate to use its jaws as a weapon. They can deliver a powerful bite that is not only painful, but can also cause serious injury. So it's best to stay away. Furthermore, their jaws are specially adapted for their unique scavenging style. They can quickly and efficiently consume carrion, even when it is difficult to chew. This allows them to survive in harsh environments where other animals may struggle to find food. It's not just the strength of their jaws that makes them so impressive either. Tasmanian devils also have a unique way of using their jaws when they eat. They will often twist and tear at their food, which helps them to break down tough materials and get the most nutritious parts of their prey. This technique is so effective that they can eat every part of their prey, including bones and fur. Number 2, fearlessness and aggression. Secondly, Tasmanian devils are known for their fearlessness and aggressive behavior. When threatened, they will snarl and growl, displaying their sharp teeth and claws. They will not back down from a fight, even against larger animals, and will continue to attack until their opponent submits or flees. This fearless nature makes them one of the most intimidating predators in their environment. Number 3. Adaptability and resourcefulness. Thirdly, Tasmanian devils are highly adaptable and resourceful animals. They can survive in a variety of habitats, from dense forests to open grasslands. Their diet is also highly varied, allowing them to eat everything from carrion to live prey, fruit, and even shoes. They are opportunistic hunters, taking advantage of whatever food sources are available to them. Number 4. Unique vocalizations. Moving on, one of the most iconic characteristics of Tasmanian devils is their unique vocalizations. They are known for their blood-curdling screams and growls, which can be heard up to a mile away. These vocalizations are used to communicate with other devils and to establish dominance over other animals in their territory. Number 5. Resilience and survival skills. Tasmanian devils are survivors with an incredible ability to heal quickly from injuries and illnesses. They also have a unique immune system that allows them to survive infections that would be fatal to most other animals. Additionally, they have a keen sense of smell and can locate prey or carrion from great distances. These skills allow them to survive in the harsh and unpredictable environment of Tasmania. Number 6. Mysterious and enigmatic nature. The Tasmanian devil has a mysterious and enigmatic quality that sets it apart from other animals. With its dark fur, piercing eyes, and eerie screams, the devil has a certain mystique that captures the imagination. Its nocturnal habits and solitary nature only add to its mystique. Additionally, the devil has a special place in Tasmanian culture and folklore, making it a fascinating and intriguing creature for many people. All of these characteristics go hand in hand to solidify the Tasmanian devil as the most badass animal on the planet. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on videos like this. See you in the next one.